back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing, drum roll please. No, it's not really even a big deal. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my June BOXYCHARM unboxing, and we're gonna do a little get ready with me makeup tutorial. I'm gonna show you just a really simple like summer glam using some of the products in the box as always, and then some extra products that we need for a full face, of course. So I say this every single month, but BOXYCHARM is a monthly subscription service where you pay $21 a month for 4 to 6 full-size products every single month. It is a steal. I tell you guys this all the time, but the box is always worth more than what you're spending a month, and a lot of times there's actually high-end brands in here, so it's just a really great value. It's a great way to be able to test out new makeup without breaking the bank, because makeup is expensive nowadays. Even the drugstore stuff is very, very pricey, well, some stuff. So it's really fun to be able to test out different brands and new products for just $21. So link will be below if you guys want to sign up and check it out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So you know the drill, don't forget to grab a snack, and let's get started and start getting ready with the BOXYCHARM products. So this month's box is a getaway theme. It's super cute with like the green and the pink. Love that for summer. So the first thing in the box is actually an eyeshadow palette from Tarte. This is the BU Naturally eyeshadow palette. I forget which month it was, but BOXYCHARM did have another Tarte eyeshadow palette, and it looks actually very similar to this, like the packaging and the colors. I think this one just has a lot more mattes versus the other one that had a lot more shimmers in the previous box. But I mean, it's cute. Definitely not something that I would honestly go for. The colors are kind of like average. Like I'm definitely more of a warm tone kind of girl, but you can definitely create some really cute neutral looks with this for sure. And that eyeshadow palette retails for $36, which is already more than what you're paying. So you see what they did there? It's a good deal. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and prime my lids. I'm gonna use my AOA Studio eyeshadow primer. This is from ShopMissA. It's literally $1. I love this. This eyeshadow primer is seriously so good, and it's $1. Like what? I don't know how ShopMissA does it, but like I love it. I'm gonna go into this matte cream color right up here in the Tarte palette. I'm gonna apply that all over my lid. The names of these, by the way, are on the back. This kind of smells like chocolate. I'm not mad about it. I'm hungry though. So I am kind of mad about that because it's making me hungry, but it smells really good. I'm gonna go into this camel tone soft brown shade, and I'm gonna go in with an Alamar Cosmetics blending brush. This was actually in a previous BOXYCHARM. I believe it was like from last summer, and I love these brushes. Alamar Cosmetics has actually become like one of my new favorite brands. I pretty much love everything that I've tried from them for the most part. So Tarte shadows for me are hit or miss. There's some palettes that I really like, and then there's others that I don't care for. But this one seems to be pretty nice. I'm gonna create something really, really neutral. So like, you know, obviously this palette is super simple, so don't expect a super dramatic look today because we're gonna keep it really, really neutral. This is a nice color. These shades are blending really, really nicely. I like this palette, I think, more than the other one that was in the last BOXYCHARM, because I think the other one had like too many shimmers from what I can remember, and I prefer mattes over shimmers, especially in an eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna go into this bronzy tone shade, and I'm gonna dip my brush, and then I'm also gonna spray it because I feel like I'm gonna need to for it to pop more, and I do this with pretty much all of my shadows. Oh, this is pretty cute, really nice. Okay, I'm actually really liking this palette so far. Just for like first glance, you know, I don't love the shades, but then it's like when you actually play with them, they're actually really good. I'm gonna go into that dark chocolate brown. I'm gonna apply that in the crease. I'm actually also gonna take this and kind of drag it on the lash line a little bit, just to create that liner effect and like that smoky look, which I love. If you really want to make this a little bit more precise, you can use a smaller brush to really concentrate the product, but I'm using something a little bit fluffier just because I really like that messy, smoky eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes and then I'll be right back. I think the lashes are really gonna bring this look together. I know it's like the most easiest, most basic smoky eye ever, but the lashes are gonna bring it to life. So I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are on. I will leave the ones that I used down below if you guys are interested. Now, the skin, which is my favorite part. So we have a new primer in here, which I'm very excited about. So this is the No Poreblem Prime Essence Calendula Flower Extract primer. This is from Touch in Soul. There was actually a primer from this brand in February's BOXYCHARM and I love it. This is the No Poreblem Smooth and Pore Covering Primer and this is seriously amazing. It fills in your pores and makes everything look porcelain on top of your face. I love this. You can tell I literally have used this up a lot. So this primer retails for $23. It says this primer tightens up your pores, keeping your skin silky, silky smooth. Feels like water. I forgot to use my primer water first. I'm gonna just have to use it after. I don't really see much with pore filling, to be honest. It kind of feels like a serum on the skin. It doesn't really feel like an actual primer, if that makes sense. Like, it's weird. First impression, I definitely like the other one more because I felt like that one actually filled in my pores and made everything look super smooth. This one, it just, like I said, it just feels like I'm putting on a serum on my face. So I feel like I need the other primer. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that on my T-zone just because I do have larger pores that I like to fill in. I'm gonna just put it in those areas. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh Primer Water Spray, just because I meant to do this before I used the other primers, but I forgot. But it's so freaking hot, so I need a refresher underneath makeup because if not, gonna be like Cake City on my face. For foundation slash concealer today, I'm actually not gonna use a full-on foundation. I wanna keep the skin really, really simple. So I'm just gonna use concealer and pretty much dot it underneath my eyes and wherever else I feel like I need it. So I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer. This one is in number 15. I feel like this concealer is really good for like those really simple makeup days or just whenever you don't really feel like wearing a foundation because it is like really hydrating and creamy. The coverage is pretty good, but it's not like really drying or anything. The foundation is definitely more matte than this, so I like this because it's so simple. I really don't feel like having a full face of makeup today. I mean, like foundation and all that, so I'm just using a little bit of this. And this actually, it's basically like I am using foundation because once I blend it in, I pretty much have the foundation all over, or the concealer all over my face as foundation, but you know, in my mind, this makes sense. It's a lot more lightweight though versus using a foundation. Personally, I don't think this concealer is as full coverage as the foundation. I would say this concealer is medium to buildable. It's definitely not like very heavy duty, but it is really creamy as you can see, and I feel like it's nice for every single day. Or if you are like me right now and you don't feel like using foundation, you can just kind of spot conceal and blend it out all over your face. And it's almost like a super lightweight BB cream on your face, but you still get some really good, decent coverage. Of course, I'm gonna go in with my COLLAB Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder in Porcelain Ivory. We're opening up a fresh one because I literally ran out of my other one. Like, I was scraping the edges off. If you watch my videos regularly and you have not purchased this powder, then that means I'm not doing a good job at convincing you. But like, if I haven't convinced you yet to get it, go get it. I'm telling you, it's just, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just an amazing translucent powder. I think this sponge has like leftover highlighter. Like sometimes I will go back in and blend out my face after I set my makeup and I have highlighter on my face, and I think there's some left over because that's what that is right there. Cute. For bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Instant Warmth Bronzer in Shady Biz. Everything about this bronzer is perfection. If you watched my recent favorites video, you already know. It's perfect. Like, Fenty killed it with this. So I pretty much just take this all around the perimeter of my face and just add that color. This is such a simple makeup look. I'm not gonna do any contouring or anything. I literally am just bronzing the skin just to add some color back. And then for blush, I'm gonna go in with the Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. This one is in Fair Light. I also talked about this in my favorites video, and this palette was in last month's BOXYCHARM, and I've been loving it. It's like the perfect summery blush. I love it so much. I feel like this blush goes with like any look, whether it's like really neutral or if it's more dramatic, it looks so good. So I just mix all three colors, and then I just use a duo fiber brush. This one is from Japanesque. I actually found this at TJ Maxx, random, but I love it for blush. So pretty. And then for highlight, I'm gonna use my Bronze Squad palette from Benefit, the Cheek Leaders palette. The highlight in here is perfection. Clearly I'm obsessed with it because I hit pan. If you guys have been wondering what I've been wearing on my cheeks, this is pretty much it. From at least what I can remember. I haven't really switched up my highlight too much because this one is just that good. And I wish that they sold singles of this highlighter because holy cow, it's perfect. I love it. I love it for highlighting my face. I love it for the inner corner, brow bone. And I know this palette is expensive, but so worth it. I actually like the bronzers and the blush in here as well, but the highlight in here is definitely my favorite. Like, look at that. Oh, it's so good. Almost forgot to bronze my chest, so I'm gonna do that really quick. I think this palette also smells good. I don't know if it's because I put perfume on. I don't know, but it smells really good. I'm gonna go ahead and set my brows with my Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. This one is in the shade Dark Brown. Okay, I zoomed you guys back in. We're gonna finish up these eyes. I'm gonna go into that dark brown and I'm gonna just smudge that on my lower lashes. That's pretty much all that I'm gonna do. That and inner corner highlight, just keeping it super simple. If you're actually doing this look and you're not talking so much like me, I feel like you can get this done in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes max, maybe, like if you include the eyebrows and everything, because it really is so simple. It looks like really dramatic and like bold, I think because of the lashes, but like in all reality, this is a really easy look. And I'm gonna be lining my waterline with the LA Girl Glide Gel Pencil. I believe this one is just in the shade brown. Yeah, dark brown. It's just like a nice chocolate brown. I am gonna just coat my bottom lashes with the Colourpop Volumizing BFF Mascara. I really wish that they would come out with a brown version of this because I feel like that would be so bomb. I really love brown mascara. I just feel like it's so pretty. And it's like not as like harsh as like black, I don't know. I love brown liner and mascara. Then I'm gonna go into this light champagne color and I'm gonna pop that in the inner corners. Oh, that's pretty. I feel like these eyeshadows definitely need to be sprayed because just based off of like me dipping my brush and not spraying them, like just on my brush, they feel a little powdery, the shimmers do, so spraying definitely helps. I really like the eye look now more so than before because adding that brown on the lower lashes and the brown liner, I feel like it just really brought everything together. Love that. I'm gonna just really quickly set my face right now. I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. I love this stuff. Oh my gosh, so good. Covering the eyes so that I don't get like mascara smudged all over because the mascara is still wet from the lower lashes. Okay, now for lips, moving into another item in the BOXYCHARM. So we have a lip liner. This is the Dirty Little Secret lip liner. It says it's smooth, creamy, and this one is in the shade Rosie Posie. Okay, it just broke on me a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm gonna fill in my lips with this. I don't like this color. This is a really rough lip pencil. Okay, I feel like the pencils in BOXYCHARM, like the eyeliners, lip liners, they're never really good, to be honest. Like, never. That's one thing. Like, it's actually not a bad color, but not something that I would typically go for, obvi. I'm probably gonna toss this, to be honest. It's not creamy. It's not a good lip liner. If you want a good lip liner, Colourpop is where it's at because Colourpop, you know what, let me just add a little bit of this because I feel like I need a little bit more nude in there. Colourpop Lippy Pencils, and this one is in BFF. I love it so much. The next thing in the box I'm so excited for, I actually have it, so I'm gonna be giving this one away. This is the Dominique Cosmetics lip gloss, and this one is in Peach Tea, the one that I got. So I actually bought these glosses during this Sephora VIB sale. So these retail for $17 a piece. It says it's a sheer gloss, it's long lasting and flexible, so you can wear it alone or layered over your favorite lipsticks. I actually really like these. Meant to talk about them in my favorites video, but I felt like I wasn't using them a lot because they were in my purse, so I kind of forgot about them, but I do really like the formula of these. It is a really nice sheer lip gloss, so you're not going to get like the really bright color in here, but it's really nice to layer. It just adds like that really nice shine to your lips, and they smell really good too, which I love. Just really pretty. It has like a slight tint to it, like just a little bit of color, but it's nothing crazy. So I do really like these. I like how they're not sticky, just like a really nice creamy formula, but they're not like really opaque. Definitely more of a sheer formula, but really pretty on the lips. It gives you that little like pout. Okay, the last thing in the box is actually a makeup remover. This is the Skin & Co. Whipped Polishing Cleansing Cream with truffle extract. So basically this is meant to just remove your makeup. I'm actually going somewhere after this, so I'm not going to be removing my makeup right now, but I'm going to include a clip right here. So when I do remove my makeup, I'll show you guys how it is and what my thoughts are, and I'll do like a little voiceover with it. This retails for $25. So this says it's a luxurious cream formula that gently and effectively removes all makeup and impurities while hydrating dry and sensitive skin. So it has black truffle and sweet almond oil, and it's a gentle cleanser that delivers intense hydration. So basically like a really intense hydrating makeup remover. So like I said, I'll let you guys know what my thoughts are on that. Okay, so I definitely forgot to take off my makeup and film it the night that I filmed the BOXYCHARM video. So I just had to literally today do my makeup just to take it off for this portion of the video. But anyways, this is what the cleansing cream slash makeup remover looks like. It is very thick and creamy. The smell is sort of like grass. I know that's like super weird, but that's like the best way for me to describe it. It smells very natural. It wasn't too strong though, but when you first sniff it, it definitely does have a pretty natural scent. But what I did was just pretty much rub the makeup remover all over my face, my brows, my lashes, my lips, just to really melt away all the makeup. This is how I take off my makeup every single day. I usually do this step in the shower. I feel like it's a lot easier, but once I do this, then I will go in and just apply some water to my face, because I feel like the water and the makeup remover really work hand in hand together to melt everything away even quicker. I will say I do like this product, just my first impression of it. It's nice. It did take off the majority of my makeup, but this is not a one and done product. So if you use this product, just make sure that you go in with your favorite cleanser afterwards, because as you can see here, well, there I just did a little boogie check, but on my makeup wipe I do have some excess makeup. You can't physically see it on my face, but when you go in with a wipe, it's clear that there is still a ton of residue on my face still. But it's really not a big deal, because honestly that's what I do anyway. I always go in with a makeup remover and then with a cleanser afterwards. But my first impression, I really do like this product. It didn't irritate my skin, it was gentle, and it didn't burn my eyes. So far so good. Okay, the last and final thing I'm going to do is actually just spray my chest with some sunscreen. If you watch my favorites video, you know I actually use this obviously to protect my skin, because like who doesn't want that? But if you watch Tate's video of JLo's makeup artist doing her makeup, he talked about this, how it just gives your chest this really beautiful glow, but you're still protecting your skin at the same time. So lately I haven't really even been doing a ton of highlighter on my chest, because once you spray this, you literally do not need it. So watch. See? Glowy chest, and you're protecting your skin, so it's a win-win. So this one is, did I even tell you what it is? The Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Body Mist. This one is SPF 45. I just found this at the drugstore. You can find it like Walmart, CVS, anywhere. Obvi. It's Neutrogena. It's good. It's amazing. You need it in your life. And a little bit goes a long way, and it doesn't feel greasy. It absorbs into the skin really nicely. It might look like it's greasy, obviously, because I just applied it, but my ring light is like shining right here to my face and my chest, so it's gonna like kind of bounce off of that light, but it does absorb really nicely into the skin, so love it. Alright guys, so that completes this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really love this look. I feel like the glossy lips really pulled everything together. It's just like a really simple summer makeup tutorial that I feel like personally you can achieve it very quickly, especially since there's no foundation involved. I feel like this is like a nice like go to like maybe date night look. So let's go through some of the products. I'm gonna add everything up, see how much the box is worth this month. I got my handy dandy calculator, and by the way, my phone case is from Velvet Caviar, as well as the little ring thing right here. I didn't think I was gonna like this because I'm such a pop socket kind of girl, but I've been loving these. Okay, I get so distracted so easily. Okay.
$36 plus $23 plus $17 plus $25 plus $15.
Okay, this month's box is worth $116, which is such a steal. Now, I was not obsessed with everything in the box. For starters, this face primer, I just wasn't loving it. I felt like it didn't really do much for me. Like I said, it just felt like a serum. It didn't fill in my pores. It didn't make my skin feel really soft or like super hydrating. It just felt like nothing. So definitely don't love this. Maybe I'll give it another chance. I'll try it again, but first impressions, I'm not loving it. And I also really hated this lip pencil. It was so hard and rough on the lips, and it was not smooth and creamy at all. I would not pay $15 for this. So that for me is a no-go. So what I'm gonna do is subtract the things that I didn't like. I've been doing this in all of my boxes lately because I like to see still how much is the box worth if I don't like 1 or 2 or 3 of the products. So 116 minus $15 because I did not like the lip liner, and then minus $23 because I didn't like the primer. So that leaves us at $78, which is still more than what you paid for. So even if you don't like a couple of the products, it's still worth it in my opinion. And obviously I haven't tried this cleansing thing, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'll insert it in the video. But hypothetically, let's just say I didn't like that either and it didn't work for my skin. Let's take away $25. $53. So even if you like 1 or 2 of the products and you don't like anything else, it's still more than what you're paying. So that's why I love it. I think for sure my favorite thing this month is the gloss. I love this formula. It's like sheer, but you still get like the little tiniest bit of color, and I think it's so pretty. You can wear these on their own, and a little bit definitely goes a long way, because if you use too much, it's gonna feel kind of globby on your lips, and nobody likes that, especially when you're talking. It's not cute. I might even have that a little bit on the edges of my lips because I did use too much, but less is more with this for sure. But I really love this color. I think it's so pretty for summer. You can see it gives you like a light wash. It's just so pretty. So that's definitely my favorite. And I'm very impressed with this Tarte eyeshadow palette. I didn't think I was gonna love this because usually, like I mentioned, Tarte shadows for me are hit or miss, and the colors in here are not something that I would typically use. I love my neutrals, but I like warm tones. I like things that are a little bit more like orangey and just like those kind of shades, but this is pretty. I really like the look that I created. Would I go out and purchase this on my own? Probably not, but the fact that it's in the box, it's nice, and I feel like this could be like a nice everyday palette. Maybe if you're going on vacation and you just want something really simple, this is cute. So definitely love these 2 things for sure. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little BOXYCHARM get ready with me. Let me know what you got in your box down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights.